Hello everybody, hope you are all really good. So I wanted to bring you one of my absolute favourite warmers that I have in the collection currently. This is by far my most beautiful, in my opinion, warmer because I personally love hearts. I absolutely have them everywhere in my house. I think they're really lovely, excuse the pun, and for me they symbolise a lot of things. Obviously they symbolise love. It's not just love of like your partner or perhaps your children or perhaps your parents or even your friends. For me it's about being love, living from a place where we feel good, we're living our best lives, we're loving life, we're really kind of grasping every opportunity that comes our way, and we are making the best of everything that we've got. So for me, love is kind of like a way of life, being kind, being compassionate, loving what you do, loving the people you spend the time with. So love to me is a big thing, hence there's hearts all over my house, and if you've been to my house you'll know there's hearts everywhere. So when I saw this I was like, oh my god, this is something I have to have. Now I need to try to hold it in a way that it doesn't, there we go, that it doesn't stay on, because it is actually a touch sensitive warmer. So first and foremost, you can actually, let me just show you the dish. So I'm not going to put the dish on the top and keep it on the top because I'm holding it, it wibble wobble around, but it actually does come with the glass dish. Okay, now first and foremostly, you can use wax melts in here, and yes, they are on my website, or you can use oils, and yes, they are on my website, but I'm also a Neil Jard consultant, so feel free, if you like really nice organic oils, feel free to check on my website and go on to my Neil Jard link. So wax or oils can be used in this, which I actually thought was really clever. I haven't found a brand, an actual warmer that you can use both in. So if you love oils, me, and you love waxes, me, you can use it in this. So first of all, it's really actually quite big. I don't know whether you're getting the perspective of it as I'm holding it. The base is like a chrome mirror base. It's quite lightweight, but it's sturdy. Okay, so it's lightweight and it's sturdy. The actual shape is like a real big bulbous squished ball. So it's circular in shape, but it's kind of like a squished ball. So it's actually quite bulky. Now this is when it's off. Like I say, the dish at the moment isn't on the top. So the dish would go on top, the wax and the oil would go in the dish. Now when it's off, you can, if I take it nice and closely, probably see very faintly the engraving of the love hearts. As I said, my favourite. Now it's touch operated, so one touch means it goes on to a low light. Okay, and when it goes on to low light, if you're putting an oil in or a wax in, it might just take that little longer to melt or to actually start to work. So low light is for kind of low intensity. Then if you touch it twice, you go to medium light, which is kind of medium intensity, and if you touch it 3 times, you go to top, you go to the high light and high intensity. And what I love about that is if you are like me and you like to create like an ambience wherever you've got your warmer, then you can kind of set the tone for how the light looks in your room. If it's kind of late evening and you're chilling and you've got Netflix on, you might only want a low light. If it's kind of mid-evening, nobody's reading or anything like that, you might want the mid light. And if it's kind of like early evening or whenever, and maybe you're on your iPad, maybe you're on a computer, maybe you're on your phone, maybe you're reading a book, you might actually want to use it as a light and have it on the high setting. But that's the joy, you can kind of choose what works for you. Okay, shall we have a look at it? So one touch and you get the low light. Now that is so pretty. imagine that on like your bedside table. You could take the dish off temporarily and have it as like a light that you turn on and off and set again the tone for going to bed. You could have it in your lounge, you could have it in your hallway. Oh my god, it looks stunning in the hallway. So wherever you want to put it, it's beautiful. And because it's kind of like white, it's really contemporary. The colour won't contradict with any of your decor. It will sit really nicely. So that is low light. Another touch and you get the medium light. How beautiful. How beautiful is that? And then one more touch. Woo. You get the highlight. Now you can see how bright it is because obviously it's lighting up my face and bouncing off my glasses. So it's a really, really nice bright light, but it's still not overwhelming. So I'll show you again. So one touch and it goes off, okay? One touch is low, next one is medium, and the next one is high. So these are actually available on my website. So please go and check them out. They are £30 and then you've got plus P&P. And at the moment, depending on when you're watching this video, at the moment there's actually a launch 10 code which gives you 10% off your first order with me when you actually order over on my website. I can't guarantee that that code is going to be working in the future, if you're watching this in the future, but definitely check out my website in case there are any offers or deals that are running. So this is absolutely stunning. I hope you really like it. I think it's beautiful. Like I say, it's one of my favourite because it's got hearts on it. And I just really kind of was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this has got to come into my business. My customers are going to love it. So I really do hope you love it. I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback. So please, obviously, you know, feel free to send me a message. Find me on Facebook, Hollingdale's The Collective. Check out my website. Feel free to contact me on my website. Yeah, I'd love to know what you think. So thank you for watching and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.